Hey guys, what is up? So we have to, sorry for the voice, I'm still recovering, but we have to dive into ATRIOC, the streamer who I've never heard of a day in my life until the other day, aka yesterday. So if you have, it's not funny. It's actually not funny. What I'm laughing at, guys, is the response video. So let's get through the serious stuff. So if you haven't heard, this streamer, he went on streaming on Twitch and, you know, like any other stream. But what he forgot to do was to close out of other tabs. I have a Mac, so I can press a button to where it'll show me all the tabs that I have on screen. So he must have accidentally pressed one of those buttons that immediately showed like all the tabs that he had open while he was streaming. Was a Pokimane deepfake. And now if you don't know what a deepfake is, because I also did not know myself, it's this technology where you can have a person and you can make them into like another person and have it be realistic. And you can also get them saying and doing things you want them to do. So just imagine something very intimate that showed up on the screen that Pokimane was doing. You know, it was corn, okay? Now that was viewed by many of his audience that were watching him stream. Obviously, this was very embarrassing for him. And what was the most strangest thing about this was that you had also another streamer, Maya. There was also a deep fake of her as well. And what's even more weird is that he streams with these two people, or he has in the past. So obviously, I don't think they're going to be streaming with him again. It's weird, isn't it? Because there's a lot of layers to break down here before we get to the response video. One, is it okay to do this? Like, forget it being plastered by accident on social media for your viewers to see, probably like, you know, very young audience to see. Isn't it weird if you know them? I thought the whole point of watching corn sometimes is that like you don't know the person, so it's okay. But I feel like it's weird though, because if you know the person, what makes it weird is that you're married. And to me, it means if there was a possibility of you being with that person or having corn or, you know, sexual relations with that person, you would, right? So I think that's the difference to me, but let me know what you think about that. And then two, there's this whole like, you know, is Pokimane gonna respond? Is Maya gonna respond? You know, this is how females get treated in this community. Well, honestly, if you're a female doing this thing, you're always gonna get treated like shit. Like that's just, you know, and it sucks that that's me trying to. It shouldn't be normalized, but you know, I've normalized it and I shouldn't. All right, I'm not gonna go down a road of women, but that was another aspect that I was looking at. And then I was kind of looking at like his audience. Like, is he gonna get in trouble for this? Like, what's going to happen? But anyways, we get to the response video, and that's where the comedy comes in. Because I don't know about you, but I just have no idea on God's green earth why this dude is crying. And I know it wasn't just me. A lot of people just, it was the craziest thing. And then to have his wife by his side. Now, I understood that strategically because that illustrates that your wife is still with you, your wife supports you, your wife is still by your side. And that kind of helps with, you know, people kind of deciding whether they want to stick with him, still support him because, you know, his wife is there too. It kind of like, you know, makes them bounce back and forth with that a little bit.
We call fucking booba spam cringe. We don't do that there. I've never made like a fucking weird, I don't know, seat sniffing joke. I've never done anything like that. I've never done anything like that on a stream. And we don't tolerate any sexual behavior in the chat. We ban it on site. And like I've done this consistently over and over and over. And then fucking at 2 a.m., you know, I've been watching so much fucking, I've been reading so much fucking AI stuff. I'm reading all this fucking stuff about AI and fucking deepfake music, deepfake art and everything. And I'm in these fucking Discords. And I just feel so embarrassing to me. But I was on fucking Pornhub, dude. I was on a fucking regular ass normal fucking website. And there was an ad. There's an ad on every fucking video for this fucking... So I know other people must be clicking it because it's on every fucking video for fucking deepfake thing. And then I click it and I'm fucking in this fucking rabbit hole. And at 2 a.m. I don't know. I got morbidly curious and I click something. And I it's just fucking... It's gross. It's gross and I'm sorry. I really am. I really fucking am. It's not... I don't know. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. But I just really want to get across. It's not like a fucking pattern of behavior. And I don't know what I want to say or not, but I just hate doing this on stream, man. This is not what my stream's about at all. I hate this drama stuff, but I just feel bad. And I saw some comments for people that are in my community that were talking, and they felt so let down, and it made me feel so fucking sick. So as long as I live, I'll never do anything like this again. And I don't know. I'm just the most fucking vanilla. It's just too much information, but I'm the most fucking vanilla guy when it comes to anything. Like, we don't do sexual jokes on here. We don't. I fucking Reddit, not safe for work gifts is 99% if I ever do any fucking porn. It's so weird to say, but I don't know. I just clicked the fucking link at 2 a.m. and the morals didn't catch up to me. And I'm sorry. I really fucking am. I don't know if you have any. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, it's just deeply upsetting and extremely embarrassing. But I do believe Brandon in saying this is not a pattern of behavior.
The only two reasons why I can think to why ATRIOC was crying would be one of two things before we get to what he was saying. Is, maybe he has family, people he knows personally that watches him and supports him. So if I had a family member watching this, I'd want to put on a show for them too, right? But two, sponsorships. I don't know if he gets sponsorships or not. This is my first time ever hearing about the dude. I have no idea. But, that could be another thing to kind of cling on to what's left, right? But to what he was saying about how he always respects women, he always, he treats women with respect, but you don't. But you don't. Then what pisses me off about this video is that he made it seem, he goes on about how he's into AI technology, wanted to learn more about, and AI technology is basically the technology of where you make the deep fakes. You know what I mean? And so he talks about how he's just, it's weird. He's crying. He's like, oh, I'm into AI music. I'm into, AI art, and I wanted to learn more about it. And then I ended up just going on, Corn Hub, right? I ended up going on there, and then I ended up pressing this ad, and it led me to this site, and I'm sitting here like, okay, so how do we jump from you are interested in AI technology, right? Then he just jumps to, then I was on this corn site, then he jumps to, then I pressed on this ad on this corn site, then he goes, I'm here. And even though it's not believable, I would give him like 0.0999% chance that it is. It still doesn't make any sense because you had to pay to see it, bruh. There was a paywall. So there's no way you could have seen this deep fake of Pokimane and Maya unless you paid for it. So his whole entire story is bullshit. And that's why the only reason I can think that this dude could be crying is for sponsorships, is for cancellation, and wanting to keep his viewers, and also wanting to maybe keep his wife happy. I don't know. All I know is that he sure don't respect Pokimane and Maya. That's for sure. And the sad thing is that this is going to be the highlight of his career, because I don't know about you, but I have not heard of this dude a day in my life until yesterday. And now he's the talks all over YouTube, at least right now. But when you type in his name, this is what's going to come up. So this is what's going to suck for him. But anyways, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I mean, what were the tears for?
For this fucking, so I know other people must be clicking it because it's on every fucking video. For fucking deepfake thing, and then I click it, and I'm fucking in this fucking rabbit hole, and at 2 a.m. I don't know, I got morbidly curious, and I click something, and it's just fucking, it's gross. It's gross, and I'm sorry. I really am. I really fucking am.